All right, everybody, we are back. And not just we are back, but we also are going to be reacting to Nuke Top 5. And behind that, we'll be doing some other reactions to some other, what are they called? Horror short films. I do want to see some horror. I was going to play a game. That was the plan. I don't have a game in mind, to be honest. So I decided, why not go live and let me react to some scary stuff. Why not? I mean, we did Top 5 before on the channel. Why not do it again? You see here on the side, guys, we have two clips ready to react to. Hopefully, they're going to be nice and scary. I can't wait. What's this? Oh, that's my channel. Okay, get that out of the way. Yeah, that's the only thing we're going to be doing. Um, I mean, I don't know what to say directly, but yeah, we're going to get into that. Hopefully, you guys are going to have fun with me, or more like be scared with me, right? I don't know about being fun. I don't promise that, but I promise it will be interesting. And Nukta Five delivers. Always. And I do want to see something different. I want to see the channels who maybe I don't know of, but are actually good in their creating and creativity. I want to see those too. I know there's some out there that I have no idea who they are because I don't watch that on a constant basis, but I do want to enjoy it and give them attention. Why not? I also want to say real quick, and I want to get out the way, guys. Make it quick and fast. What up? Let me show you. I'm gonna show you guys. You guys can't see much because my camera is blocking. Where I'm trying to point at, but it's fine. You'll see in a no, not that one. You'll see in a second. I also have a channel, guys. If you guys, this is the first channel, guys. And it was mainly created for creativity, art. That's what I like to do. That's what I do back in the day. I stopped, but I am coming back. I already got a video out, and I want you guys check it out, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. And then Big Fokin is the second channel, which is where we do gaming. But I've been more in the gaming section than in the react than in the drawing section part. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. So, hold up. Let me move my camera, guys. Let me move my camera. I'm in the way again. Oh, where did I go? There I am. Why may I not be able to move this? Why there it is. So as you guys can see, wrong hand over there, right here. I have my first channel, which is Big Flokin Illustrations. I'm not sure why I keep saying this though. This was the original name, but I did change it. I don't know why I keep saying that. Yeah, but like I was saying, I do have videos here you guys can also watch, and if you guys want to see, like this is the newer video that I just took out, guys. This is the one that I made. This is the old ones that I have so far. This is over here going down. This all my art, all the stuff that I made, I created, I done myself. You guys can check that out yourself if you want to. I'll leave a link in the description of this live, or if I make it when I make it into a video, I'll leave that in there. But yeah, I also made a video just today. First video I made. This is the video. Doing a drawing from my childhood that I'm pretty sure some of you may know. Some of you may not know. I'm not sure how familiar you are. But here it is. You guys can check that out too. It's a 5-minute video. It's a quick short video. You guys can check and see my process to where I started to where I ended, and give me your thoughts and opinions in the comments. I want to edit that real quick. Big Phil Keen Illustrations, you will find it with this name. Or if you look up Big Phil Keen, it should come up in the bottom underneath after my channel. But this will be right here what you're looking for. Big Phil Keen Illustrations. Alright, now let's go back to what we were at. So this will be the first video I got right here. Let me freeze it. Okay, there you go. Let's pause. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Let me remove my out of there. Okay, cool. Trying to figure out where would I look good at. Do I put myself up here? I put myself up there? I do not know. I will stay here for now, and if things come up, I'll go in the other corner. Or actually, no, I'm gonna move right now. What if I want to move? Let me get myself here. Get myself back over here. This is where I want to be. I'll leave it unlocked if I have to move it around. I don't want to be, having to do this all the way through the video. Give me 1 second, yo, 1 second. Oh my god. Wow. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. Just answered a couple, messages over here before we get started. Giving people chances to be ready before we start on this reaction. Okay, now you make sure the life is looking fantastic and ready to go. And we're gonna get started. I will be mentioning now, guys. I will be pausing. I will be doing a couple pauses in the live. Not the live. I will be doing a couple pauses, like in the reacting to the video, because YouTube might get big crazy with me not doing so. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll let my video slide. I'm not a big content creator, so they might not care about me. But I want to play it safe, so I will have to do some reacting. Where we react properly. What's this now? Cancel that. Okay, okay, okay. So let's get started. Yep. This is the 10 scary videos I dare you to watch alone. Okay. The video has audio. Okay, cool.
A man from Medellin, Colombia is horrified when his cat starts behaving very strangely and appears to see something that he can't see.
Nieves, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué ves? Oye, oye, Nieves. Psst, psst, psst. Nieves. Marica se quedó congelada, güey.
Now, it is something that I hear a lot that we all know. Obviously, pets such as dogs, cats, any pet in general, they're able to see more than we could see realistically. So they like ghosts or entities they may be in the room present. Like they're able to see them, then we can't see them. And the way the cat is looking at the closet, and it's not making no reaction to the owner trying to get his attention by calling his name. It tells you directly that whatever it's looking at is considered a threat to him, that he's not even taking the eye off. You know. Now it could be that maybe it's looking at something that might not be a ghost, may not be a paranormal, but so far the video, the way the cat is reacting, it seems like it's paranormal. It seems like it's something there that we can't see, the audience, but he himself or she, I'm not sure what the cat specific is, but it's like whatever it's looking, it's gas attention so far, and it's not backing down. You know, it's like it's trying to see what is this up here. You know, it's crazy.
Oh, vea, qué putas, vea. Nieves. Marica. Nieves, ¿qué miras?
Okay, so what is this? Me putting my mind. What's this right here? Is it just darkness? Cause you know it's a closet and it's I see that jacket. Cause the way this looks up here, it looks a bit kind of weird. You know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's me, but you see the outline, the way it looks a bit weird. You know, but it could be nothing. It could just be a jacket or the shadow of the dark. I don't know. You know.
Nieves. Dios mío, parece un... Nieves. Nieves, oye, ¿qué estás viendo? Nieves, nena. ¿Qué ves, Nieves? Parece una estatua. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué estabas viendo, nena? ¿Por qué me asustas así? Ya. ¿Qué pasó, mi niña? ¿Qué pasó? Ey. ¿Qué putas? Oh, what? ¿Qué pasó?
The cat is completely frozen and refuses to move, intently staring at something in the opposite room. The man nudges the cat, pets the cat, and even shakes her, but nothing will divert its intense stare. The cat, who is usually very affectionate, then becomes aggressive and just scratches him. The video has been shared and reposted to the internet countless times, and of course, without a source. Many concerned viewers believe the cat saw a spirit or an entity, and some say that they too see a shadow-like figure staring back at her.
See, what did I say? What did I say? Wasn't I talking about that shadow there? Like, you know what I mean? Like the outline of that thing. What is that? Why it looks so weird? You know what I mean? I don't see nothing looking back. No, I don't see nothing looking back. I just see that it looks a bit odd, and like the whole room looks like odd because everything else is dark, but that one looks way too dark. You know, like how or what's making that happen? Is it a jacket that could be there? You know, I could be wrong. I mean, we don't know.
But did you see it? Let me know down in the comments. Hi, Joe. Reddit user Kimberly can't fall asleep one night and decides to get up for a late night snack at 1:30 a.m. Except for her boyfriend and her female roommate Jackie, who are fast asleep in bed, no one else is in the house. So what happens next, understandably, scares the living shit out of her.
Okay. She's eating right here, right? Huh? Wait.
Jackie.
Wait. What just talked?
Hi.
Okay. There's something happening in the room right here. Hold on. Right here is where everything is going on, right? The only problem we have, guys, is I can't see because this base is in the way. But what was that? No, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if I'm chilling in my house, right, night, 3 a.m. somewhere around there, and I just hear somebody say hi, and the roommate is not answering at all. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. Something's going down that day, you know what I mean? Something's gonna happen, you know? Casper's gonna catch something right now, cause what? Like, at night, and then you're disturbing my time of eating? Like, I don't know, man. And at nighttime, that has to be the scariest thing you can find. Scariest thing that can happen to you at night.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Send me Cheerios. That's nice. Cheerios are good.
Kimberly jumps when a loud female voice can be heard saying, "Hi," from the doorway right behind her.
Oh, Jesus.
Confused by the sound, Kimberly gets up, half expecting her roommate Jackie to be standing there in the doorway. But there's no one there. Even stranger, Kimberly has two small dogs who will usually come running when they hear the rustling of food containers. But the little
Right.
dogs stay far away and even seem
I didn't even notice the dogs. Like I had no idea what they were right there. I'll be honest.
a bit skittish. Kimberly says that her female roommate Jackie was fast asleep at the time, and that they have no Siri or Alexa app or other device that could have made the sound. Now,
That's
I have
creepy.
to say that Kimberly's frightened response is one of the most authentic reactions I've ever seen. She looks freaked out.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's not like a child,
story.
you know?
We were messing around with my little sister's camera, and we just found something like.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Okay. What do you
It's a
found?
normal Tuesday in October, around 6 p.m., when a young girl takes out her camera to record her new toy collection and talk about her day.
Why does this doll back here looks like Annabelle? Like, if you guys seen the original Annabelle doll, you know, it looks just like that right there. Oh, this one looks a bit more how do you say it? This one looks a bit different, the shape, the face shape and everything. But I mean, it looks the same as in like the hair, the eyes, the nose. Like it's like, why does it look so similar or has same features as the original one? That's already a red flag. That's a no.
What happens next is downright chilling.
Okay, she's recording a vlog or
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my Skibbity toilet collection that I just got today.
Skibbity.
We went to a toy store and they had all
Okay.
of these things like this cameraman, these tiny little action figures.
Bro, if anybody watched the skibbity thing, like bro, this is like brain rot activity right here. Like she should not be watching stuff like this. This is not good for somebody to watch, especially at her age. Like she should be watching stuff more educational than there's better stuff you can watch. You know, there's cartoons you can be watching. Why who's watching? Why you watch Skibbity toilet and you got the toy? Okay, see what happens.
The Skibbity toilet and this one. And then
Okay, 2 minutes later.
I saw my friend the other day and we went on a walk and we also got ice cream that day.
Okay,
And I'm having a lot of fun.
what you looking at? What you looking at? Wait, what you looking at? Wait. Wait. Why don't you turn the camera the other way so we can see what's going on? You know, like, what you looking at? What's going on? Okay, speed it forward, okay. Are we able to see, guys? Are we able to see it? That was not any entity or ghost. That was a legit person just walk out of this little girl's room. Meaning they had to be inside the house. And it has to be somebody they don't know because her reaction was just you can't fake that reaction right there. She looked terrified. She made no noise. She didn't say a word. She got up and walked away calmly. You know, which is kind of a good way to react to it. So you don't want to make it obvious that you saw them, but that was literally a person right there. We gotta go back. Hold up. Yo. Good thing she made it out that room. Good.
The little girl looks up and seems frozen in fear as she stares at something that we can't see. She stares motionless for over 20 seconds and then gets up and hurries out of the room. The camera continues to record and captures something that seems to follow her. Later, the little girl's older sister, Charity Lewis, is looking through the camera's footage and finds this strange recording completely by accident.
Wait. So, she left the room, right? Frightened. And you're telling me she didn't tell anybody of her encounter as somebody at her bedroom? And then, who knows how long this is for? This I don't know how long they took to find this video, but you told me this whole time the girl didn't say nothing, right? She just found out the video of somebody leaving her room and walking out that room. Because that was a person that did not look like an entity. That looked two legs moving forward, you know? Like, that's really a big no. I'm hoping it's going to be some kind of ghost and it's not an actual person, because this could have ended really bad. And the fact that she didn't say nothing makes it even worse, because if I found this video that maybe, let's say, it's a couple days ago, and you didn't say nothing about this, and somebody was in your room and walked out your room, and there's proof of this, like, I'm sorry, but she has to go. Like, I'm leaving you in this house, because it's like, you tell me we're sleeping in a house where there's somebody in the house that I don't even know is in the house, because you didn't say, you didn't mention this, you saw somebody in the house. Like, I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to walk out and leave her there, because it's like, no sir, you don't want to say nothing, you can stay with it. I'm leaving. You know, like, this is crazy.
Charity shares the clip on Instagram and says that before viewing this video, she had no idea that her little sister had experienced anything strange. To this day, the recording remains a mystery. We need...
That's it? You found a video of this. You found something that's quite frightening and chilling. And you didn't. I guess maybe she didn't. Maybe she didn't make an update on her social media, right, or her platform. Maybe she. I want to assume she called the cops and had the house be searched up and down. Make sure there's nobody in there or anybody that could be living in the house. That they didn't know about. Because there's people who do that. People who break in your house, they find a good spot that you're never gonna ever find them at, and they stay there and they wait till you're asleep or not home. They get out and they start having their own food, getting your food pretty much. I think they're called squatters, right? Squatters, that's what we call them. The people who go into people's houses and start living in there without you having no idea. I'm hoping she did a report to the police and got the house checked up and everything. Hopefully everything was fine. But if she just dismissed the video and just posted the video, and then after that she just kind of like mind her business and just continue living her regular life in that house, because that would be crazy. Because I wouldn't be able to go to sleep saying there's somebody else in this house with me that it's not even invited. Like, I don't know about that.
Scary videos. So if you see a video online that you think is creepy, send it to nukestop5@gmail.com. On the road, two men are driving home late at night in Pahang, Malaysia, when something happens that nearly runs them right off the road.
Okay. What the heck? Was that a person, or was there a quick,
The driver manages to dodge the creepy stranger, but the two guys have no idea who would be out walking in the middle of the road at 1:41 in the morning. When they review the footage, they are shocked to see that the figure appears to be pale and translucent and seems to disappear as they drive past. The two men start to wonder if they might have had an encounter with a sinister paranormal entity, maybe a spirit trying to make them crash. But is it a ghost or just some strange person in the road at 2 a.m.? I leave that up to you. Strangers in the Woods. Stealth Camper Sam from the YouTube channel The Northwest Wind frequently sets up camp in public and somewhat odd places, like Walmart, a public bathroom, a cemetery, and even behind his neighbor's shed. On one of
Hey,
Sam's
yo.
stealth camping trips, he decides to set up camp for the night in a wooded park just outside of Cleveland, Ohio. After setting up his tent for the night in the cold January temperatures, Sam starts to get a bit worried about his decision to stay there.
I don't know why, I'm just spooked. I haven't been saying that, but I've been spooked since I got here. I keep feeling like somebody's watching me. And then seeing that person. I know it's a public park, but still.
Then, as night falls, Sam's concerns turn into a real-life nightmare.
There's somebody. Hang on. I don't know if they can see it or not through the tent. I don't think so. I'm leaning right up against the light, but somebody's walking around out there very close to the tent. They're getting closer. Hang on. Hang on. They're really close now. They're like... Listen. Hello? Hello?
While sitting in the dark, Sam hears two people
Yeah, that's definitely a big no-no. If I'm doing this, what he's doing, right? Because obviously he does it for content creator. He's a content creator. So he does this for like his viewers, the audience. Maybe because he likes to do this too. Maybe he likes camping in weird spots or areas, and that's kind of his thing. But if from the beginning, once you notice that you feel like you're being watched, should have been a signal to get out of there and find a different location. And two, you're hearing footsteps from two people at night coming near you. Yeah, see, that's a bit kind of chilling because you don't know why is there somebody even near you at night? Because it looks like it's really pitch dark. So it's like really nighttime, right? So who's standing out there trying to, you know what I mean? Like that's already a big red flag. You don't even know what they got on themselves, or what it was their plan when they saw that there's a tent right there. It's the guy we're watching,
walking
crazy.
around outside his tent, and they're getting closer and closer.
Hello? Hello? Alright, I don't like this. Hello? Hello? They're touching my tent. Hello? Alright, I'm getting the f out of here. Hello? Hello? I don't know what the f this is, but we're getting out of here. Hang on. Hello? Okay, they're walking away now. What do you want? What do you want? I have a knife. Where's my knife?
They're walking away. They were grabbing your tent. Okay, that's crazy. See, I think the mistake you made was saying you have a knife. You should have said I have a gun. I think you're saying I have a gun would have been more terrifying for the other person than you see you have a knife. Knife, you gotta stab. That means you gotta be able to correctly connect that that swing. If you say you had a gun, it might have been more intimidating just because that's a kind of like a. It don't matter how far. Oh, maybe I said, but I guess it doesn't matter how far you are from the person. But I mean, even from a short distance, they cook, right? But I don't know. I think saying something a bit more like you have a gun, even if you don't have the gun. But like as in trying to make them know that hey, I'm armed. Like you might want to leave me alone because you don't want to catch something. You know what I mean? That's just what I would say probably. I wouldn't be saying I have a knife.
I see you. They collapsed my tent on me. I don't know which way they went.
That's crazy.
I think they went this way. I see you. Get away!
I don't see nothing.
Alright, I'm spooked. I don't like this. Get my headlamp on and we're getting out of here right now. They're just standing there.
They're
They're just
standing?
standing there. What do you want? Leave me alone! They went over that way. I can't see them now. I know you're there. I see you.
They collapsed my tent on me and pulled the fly off while I was still in there. It smells like someone's smoking a cigarette too. I smell your cigarette. All right, we're just gonna get out of here. We're just gonna get out of here. I'll come back for this crap later. Grab my phone. I'm gonna call. Stay away from me! They're coming behind me. I don't know what they're doing. They could
Behind
just
you? No.
around. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. They're at my campsite. I see them. I see you reflecting off my tent. Leave my alone. All right, I'm getting out of here.
No, that's crazy.
One of them's following me. One of them.
Nah.
Okay, here's a trail of some kind. Ah! Ow! Ah! Ah! I just ate. I'm soaked. I'm toast. Okay. Oh, they're coming. Leave me alone.
Bro, why do you stop running? You better keep moving fast, you know what? Hey.
I'm about 5 minutes from the car now, but I'm in the big clearing off the path. I have the high ground, so to speak. I can see everything from behind me. I don't see anybody anymore. Can't hear anybody. If they were coming, I could see them for a ways now. Right at the edge of the wood line. It's about 150 yards away. Hang on. You see that? I see you! I can see you!
Why is he still standing? You should be going the other way.
It's getting bigger. All right, let's get the here. I don't know if they're
Why is he
after
waiting
me
for
or
them?
something, or what the happening? We're getting the here. It's getting bigger. They're coming this way. Oh,
No. Bro should have been gone.
police! Okay. All right, we're getting out of here. All right. Lock my doors. What the fuck? What the f?
Sam attempts to communicate and even yells at the creepy strangers in the woods, but whoever it is doesn't say anything. Understandable.
First mistake this dude did was as soon as he got away from them or whoever these people were, he stopped walking. He looked back and then saw them being by his tent because his tent reflect, you know, gave him the, you could see somebody standing there or two people were standing there. Why are you stopping and looking back? That's the first mistake. As soon as you got away, you should have kept running away. You should have quickly ran back to your car because it seems like you got in a car right now. And should have jumped off. It ain't corner one. But your first thing should have been, let me get out of here as soon as possible. Why am I go looking back and then you see them coming towards you? You kept running, you stopped again, you look back, you kept running, like, no. That's a poor survival skills out there. Should have kept running all the way through to the car, get in the car, turn on the car, drive off. Don't even look back, don't worry about anything. Just get in the car, drive off. We'll worry about it as soon as you're away from them. Because they're on foot, you're on a car. So once you're away, a good couple of minutes away, maybe find a spot to stop. Maybe not the road, because, you know, who knows if they have vehicles. Maybe stop in the gas station. And then proceed to, you know, call the cops and relax and, you know, do whatever you want to do, talk. But don't do that while they're there, because that's like, this could have ended so bad if they would have cut up this dude. You know, like, that's terrifying.
Sam is freaked out by the whole situation.
That's terrifying.
Eventually, he just makes a run for it, leaving his camping gear behind. Luckily, Sam makes it back to his car safely. The next day, Sam returns to find his tent and belongings still there in the park. Nothing has been stolen or vandalized, making the whole ordeal even more suspicious and truly disturbing. You can watch this entire creepy video over on the YouTube channel, The Northwest Wind. Siren. Megan Ann is on vacation in St. Petersburg, Florida, when she decides to do some late-night fishing with a friend and record it for social media. But things start to get a little spooky.
I was out here fishing, and sirens came from this island. I swear to God, I have it on video. I'm gonna play it shortly. Did you catch that, guys? Okay. For real though, my cast is gonna be gone. Guys, use nothing on your hook. I have a worm.
Sounds like birds at first, but clearly not. Something like a tongues? Or let's go back. Hold up.
Guys, there's nothing on your hook. I have a worm.
That dog sounds a bit kind of weird.
Guys, do you hear this?
I don't even know what kind of animal could do that kind of noise.
I don't know what else I could have done. Stop, there's no monkey here. We're the only ones out here witnessing this in the entire world right now. There's no way.
Megan and her friend both hear bizarre screeching coming from somewhere out in the ocean. Megan thinks that she might have caught evidence of the existence of sirens, mythical creatures that lure their victims into the water to drown them.
Ooh.
But her friend seems to think it's a monkey.
Okay, what you can explain that? That's all. I don't know what.
A monkey?
Stop, there's no monkey here.
Now, I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's not a monkey in the ocean. But what do you think it is? Let me know down in the comments.
Yeah, no.
A birthday surprise. In this next clip, a family is celebrating their grandmother's birthday, recording a video as she's about to blow out the candle on her cake. But then, this happens.
Okay. What happened? I think I missed it.
A bizarre shadow-like figure seems to run behind the elderly woman at an inhumanly fast speed. Unfortunately, the video was reposted to the internet without a source, but many concerned viewers believe the family captured a paranormal presence, perhaps even a
I don't know about that, but that thing moves so fast. Like, wait. Like, I have a feeling that's not gonna be real. I feel like they might have added it to the clip, but like that's a weird thing to kind of see in a video you recorded for your grandma's birthday. You know, like, ooh. I mean, for me, I'm thinking it's probably some fake things they added to the video. But I mean, if this is real, like, this is authentic, that's really, really creepy. You know, because you can't explain that right there. And it did the speed of how it went. Yeah, no.
deceased family member watching over them as they celebrate. But what do you think this is? Let me know. Animal instinct. Whitney works with horses at a large stable in Minnesota. She says that she's been experiencing odd and unexplained events at the stables for a long time and believes that the property might be haunted by some kind of presence. One day, Whitney is outside taking the horses back to the barn when she notices that the animals are behaving very strangely, seemingly spooked by something in the field.
Come up! No! What the f?
Unexpectedly, whatever it was, I think the horse could sense it.
You better get him going then. Let's go! Pacey! What the f are you guys staring at? I'm gonna be stuck here by myself.
That's weird.
Well, okay
They all went.
then. What is that noise?
Sounds like a.
What's that?
While following the horses, Whitney hears a
Kinda
bizarre
weird.
sound coming from somewhere nearby, almost like someone moaning. And then the horses get spooked again.
What the f? Nope.
At first, Whitney is confused because the horses seem terrified and make a run for it. But then, she hears loud, unexplained banging coming from an empty grain silo nearby. Whitney is freaked out, and she just nopes her way right out of there.
Nope.
Good choice.
The night visitor, Diane.
That was the right call. Just go the other way. Never go towards the noise. Go the opposite way. Because you're by yourself. And who knows how many or what can be in there that could get you. And you may not make it out. Good choice was going away. Good job.
From Ventura County, California, has a YouTube channel about growing and preserving food called Diane the Canning Nana. Now, she has never posted anything on her channel that is remotely related to the paranormal. But one morning around 2 a.m., Diane gets a motion alert on her security camera. When she checks the footage, she finds something truly creepy.
Okay.
While everyone is fast asleep just after 2 a.m., the apparition of what Diane believes to be an older woman with long hair can be seen walking through her living room. Even Diane's cat can be seen in the background, fearfully looking towards the strange figure.
Yeah, no.
Now, Diane says that she has felt a presence in her home for months, but this is the only time that she was able to capture it on camera. But it gets even creepier, because when the footage is brightened, we see that whoever or whatever this is just seems to disappear into thin air. Again, Diane has never posted anything paranormal other than this one video.
That is scary.
Hidden. Popular Japanese ghost hunters Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film set out to investigate an old house in Agui, Japan. It is said that the house is haunted by the spirit of a young child. The two investigators are exploring the house when they find a hidden corridor.
What's gonna happen? The hidden corridor leads to what appears to be a room where a sick child was kept. But did you see it? As Tomo and Hiro enter the creepy hidden room, someone can be seen peeking out. No way. When they when the first time that Snoop reviewed it back, like, did you see it after he said, did you see it? I saw that thing go back, and I was like, no way. Bro, that's literally a whole person right there. A female. Well, this looks like a female face. Yeah. No, sir. I'm sorry, but if I see that, it's not in this abandoned building, bro, we gotta go the other way. Bro, this is literally a permit. I guess for all we know, it could be one of those people who it could be one of those homeless people who find like abandoned places and they just stay there, and then they just claim that area like their home or territory. Could be that she already lives there. It's kind of like where she stays and sleeps at, and they happened to be in this building, and they didn't do any specific like security. What's that word? They didn't do any like investigating and make sure there's nobody in the building. But that is creepy though. We're gonna go back.
As Tomo and Hiro enter the creepy hidden room, someone can be seen peeking out from behind a curtain and then quickly ducking back out of sight. The two investigators have no idea what they just captured and just continue on with their investigation. Hiro decides to stay inside the house alone to see if the ghost that is said to haunt the property will make an appearance. After setting up his phone as a static camera in the other room, he sits alone in the house for 30 minutes. Despite a few strange noises, nothing really happens. But then Hiro goes to check his static camera. Mysteriously, Hiro's phone has been knocked over and is no longer recording. When they review the phone's footage later, the Omagatoki team is shocked by what the phone camera captured. There's an ominous sound and a bizarre face. A pale face appears right at the moment that the camera is knocked over. After reviewing their footage, Tomo and Hiro now believe that the old house is indeed haunted by some unknown entity. You can watch this entire creepy investigation over on the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film. Thanks for watching, so follow me on social media for extra little bits and pieces here and there, and hopefully
But that is creepy. That is super creepy though. I would not continue the recording. I mean, I guess to them, they didn't see it, so I get that they're not really taking into account. They're not taking into account of the fact that the face was shown. Sorry, but if I would have seen that face, I'll be going the other way. I'm not reason I'm continuing going more inside this building. You know, let's give it a like. Make sure we're subscribed to Nuke's Top 5. If you guys haven't done it, so go ahead, show him some love. So to the next video of Nuke X5. Let's see what we got going on.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible. Nina can't code. Interesting. Can it generate reports?
It can now.
Nice. So you're...
Bro, I just ate a whole... What the heck is this?
This next video was recorded by a man named Javier from Argentina. Javier says that he was worried about his friend Antonio as he hadn't heard from him in a while. So he drives over to Antonio's house to check up on his friend. Javier bangs on the front door. No one answers. He calls out Antonio's name. Again, no answer. So Javier climbs over the wall into Antonio's backyard and goes to the back door of the house. For some reason, the door is open. Fearing the worst, Javier goes inside to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Antonio!
two things. If I go to look for a friend, and I see the door is open and I hear no reaction, I'll go to the back. I'll go to the back. Cool. I feel if I see his door is slight open like this, I'm not gonna enter. Respectfully, I'm gonna call the cops and let them take care of it. I'm gonna call 911. Explain what's happening. Have them go in this house because let's say it's the worst that's happened to him, right? And you walk in there, to save your friend. What if there's somebody already there waiting for you to go in? You know what I mean? Like, what if something bad would happen? Why would I walk in there knowing that I'm not gonna make it out with you at all? I'd rather get help. You can go and you can get like. I'd rather get help and make sure that he's able to get out safely than whether we both are stuck together instead of one of us.
Toño. Good. Toño, soy yo. ¿Está bien? Puta madre. ¿Está bien?
Was that noise a pew pew? Because if it was, oh my god, this dude just made himself known of he's in here. You know what I mean? I would have to go to the way, but like, if I walk in there and next thing I'm hearing is a pew pew, bro. After I just made this loud noise to try to get his attention and try and knock the door, I'm going out. I'm out of there. Antonio, too bad, too sad, bro. But I'm not trying to die. I'm trying to live. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna call the authorities, have them take care of this.
Hey.
Why are you still yelling, bro?
Hey, loco. Soy Javier, boludo. Che, loco, ¿sos vos? Ya fue, boludo. Vine a ver qué onda, ¿cómo andás? ¿Estás bien? Che, loco, si sos vos salí. ¿Escuchan eso?
Javier doesn't know what is going on, and he doesn't want any part of it. He decides to just leave the house and call the police. But just as he's about to exit, he hears a strange sound from somewhere behind him. The next 30 seconds are like something right out of a nightmare. Did you see it? A door swings open by itself and someone or something with glowing eyes seems to peek over the upper glass of the door, 7 feet in the air. Javier has had about enough and just makes a run for it. He says that whoever or whatever this was, it certainly was not his friend Antonio. After calling the police over to the residence, Javier learns that his friend has tragically passed away inside the house, just behind that door that he couldn't open. Javier.
Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. He comes here to look for his friend, Antonio, right? That's his name. Now, he gets no answer in the phone. We go to check out with him. He knocks him in the front door, calls him out. No response. Freeing the words, he goes in the back of he goes in the backyard. Sees the door wide open or semi-open. He calls his name, knocks the door, nobody responds. He goes in, and there's this door that jammed up when he tried to open it, right? And you're telling me that this door he's trying to open this whole time is the same part where his friend passed away? So it told me his friend is the, like, how was the door moving if, like, I have a lot of questions. I mean, there's answers directly of it, but it's just, I just don't believe how, what, and why, like this whole time he was going back and forth with his friend? Or the soul of the friend is still wasn't ready to go? I'm all confused, I'm confused.
Is so upset and confused by the whole ordeal that he just can't let it go. He decides to return to Antonio's house in search of answers. It did not go well.
No. Why?
Mierda. Una laucha.
Apparently you can go from
Hold up, yo.
Da un poco de escalofrío estar acá, se siente una carga un poco pesada, qué sé yo. ¡Qué mierda! La linterna, ¿qué pasó? ¡Qué mierda! ¡Hey! ¿Quién anda ahí? Mierda. Concha de su madre.
No. I'm going the other way. I'm leaving. Bye.
¡Hola! ¿Qué mierda anda ahí, la concha de su madre? ¡Hey!
And with that, Javier is done. He leaves the house, and to this day, he claims that he has no explanation for what happened inside. A house without history. A family living in Kansas City, Missouri are away from home one night when their Nest security camera captures something truly bizarre. A shadow-like figure about the height of a child can be seen moving from the upstairs bedroom. The figure doesn't appear to walk or run, but rather float at a high speed before it just disappears into thin air. A small childlike voice can be heard calling out, "Help." The family has never experienced anything paranormal before, so they have no idea just what this could be. The house was only built 15 years ago, and they've searched online, but they can't find any strange history about the house or land. So just what is this? Let me know what you think. We need scary videos, so if you see anything that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The uninvited guest. A family on Rote Island in Indonesia are gathered to celebrate a birthday. when one of the guests captures something truly chilling on camera. A strange uninvited guest can be seen looking into the window, watching the family as they celebrate. Now,
Now that is terrifying. If I notice somebody's face planted in my window that I could see its full details, ooh, that would be a big no-no. Like, bro, it's like a whole cycle. Like, damn. That's crazy.
Source will never know exactly what's going on here. So, tell me what you think. Cave Crisis. Alex Cantrell from the YouTube channel Underground Explorers is invited to explore a cave on his friend's ranch in Texas. But the cave is partially submerged in water, making it very difficult to enter and explore. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that this video is not exactly anything paranormal, but it is very scary and 100% real. It's especially scary if you're even the slightest bit claustrophobic. Now, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, I want to stress, no one was seriously injured in this video. The following footage was recorded by a professional cave diver. Do not attempt to do this yourself. Alright, so Alex is joined by a few of his friends as they begin to explore the frightfully small cave.
Alright, who's got the oxygen meter? I don't see that. Look at this. We got an oxygen meter now? So people won't be mad at me? So what all does that show? Carbon monoxide?
Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, and low oxygen.
Cool.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah. So we got the Action Adventure twins here helping us out. Because you guys were like, Matt, check the oxygen. Oh, danger levels.
Breathe on it a little bit.
Danger, danger.
Danger.
And it's waterproof?
It is, but I don't think it's going to work too well if like the little intakes get clogged with water.
It's going to be hard to keep that thing out of the water.
You asked for more ways to create.
Alright guys, we have made it out to the cave that's on the demolition ranch. Or off the ranch.
Wait, is it beeping already?
Well, see, I immediately dunked it underwater.
I told you.
So, you know, I don't think this is gonna give us the accurate read.
Probably not accurate.
Or the entire cave has bad air.
It might.
Let's get into it.
Already an air differ. Oh, God. A lot further. Okay. We're not even close.
As they work their way deeper and deeper into the cave, the passageway becomes smaller and more claustrophobic. Eventually, there is barely even room to breathe above the murky water. This is when the exploration goes horribly wrong.
Really hard. Keep my head.
Well, this is where we're at right now.
Yeah, this is intense.
I love that they're saying this is intense.
Yeah.
That makes me
heard that yet.
That makes me feel good because I was scared in here and I'm like, what if these guys just come in and they're like, oh, this is a piece of cake. Let's climb it.
Yeah. No, this is a little rough.
Yeah.
I feel the rope on my foot. So much water in my ears.
Yeah, same. Oh, man.
Water in my eyes. Snorkel would be nice right about now. Yeah. Good time. Good time.
Yeah, don't look for him.
Does it really go further?
Is he under? Oh, hell no, I'm not doing that. I can just barely hear right here. So loud. This is the waiting area.
I'm glad I didn't go in there and watch.
Are you going, Jacob? Oh, he just barely.
Alex's friend and fellow cave explorer Jacob is a little further ahead in a part of the cave that is so submerged that there's barely room to breathe. As he ducks under the murky water, Jacob becomes confused and panics, breathing in a mouthful of the dirty water. In a terrified frenzy, he tries to back out of the cave as fast as he can, but he slams into Alex, dragging him underwater too. Luckily, the two guys make it out safely, with only a few scratches to remind them of the terrifying incident. This video once again goes to show that sometimes people, even your own friends, can be much scarier and more dangerous than anything paranormal. And I don't know about you, but just watching them in that cramped little tunnel gave me the heebie-jeebies. Now, you can watch this entire exciting cave exploration and many more over on the YouTube channel, Underground Explorers. Hiding under the bed. In another creepy video shared to TikTok without a source, a man is woken up in the middle of the night by a strange thumping sound coming from under his bed. What happens next is absolutely horrifying.
Se escucha algo debajo de la cama.
The man looks under his bed but sees nothing that could explain the mysterious thumping. But then a horrific thing comes sliding out from under his bed, and the video cuts. Now, I'm in no way claiming that this video is real, but it is definitely very creepy. And real or not, I'll leave that for you to decide. The haunted USS Salem. Seth Borden from the YouTube channel Seth and Chase, Josh from Exploring with Josh, and paranormal investigators Steve and Dylan from Haunted Nights joined together as they set out to investigate the many reports of paranormal encounters on board the historic Navy cruiser, the USS Salem. Although the USS Salem was never involved in any military combat, it was often used as an emergency relief ship and gave medical aid to horribly injured victims, both civilians and Navy crewmen. It is said that up to 400 people have died on the USS Salem throughout the years, including men, women, and children. Today, the Grand Historic Ship is preserved as a museum in Quincy, Massachusetts. Many visitors and employees claim to have seen or heard paranormal activity while on board the ship. The ship's caretaker, Don, explains to the group of investigators that one very active spirit on the USS Salem is that of an older sailor who they refer to as Chief.
And this is, I think, where the chief hangs out.
You think the chief is here?
Well, I think the chief hangs out in here now.
Okay.
So you would say that like chief is the authoritative figure?
I would say the chief is the guardian of the ship. The chief is the man who is concerned with people disrespecting the ship and things of that nature. And when the pandemic first started and I started working at home, I let my hair was longer than yours. I mean, it was down to like the middle of my back. And every time I came aboard, the chief would yank my hair.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
The guys decide to do an EVP session to try to communicate with the ghost known as the Chief. Their recorder captures some very disturbing responses.
Can you speak into this device in my hand with the blinking red light? That's what I just turned right after I just hold it.
We are a what?
We are something. Clear as day.
Yeah.
That's so vocal too. Yeah.
Dude. We are. We are.
Oh my
craziest ever.
What is that last word?
It's 2 syllables.
Yeah. We are.
We are alive. We are something.
Do we just sit there and try it one more time?
Yeah.
Because now we've heard them. We can tell them that we can hear you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
let's
right
bring it
there.
back. All right, I'm gonna do it again. We heard you say we are something. We can't understand you. Can you repeat yourself? We are what?
Can the chief come down here and talk to us?
Chief, if you're here watching us, can you tell us your name?
No.
Oh my god, it did it again.
Bro, I don't even want to film like if this is
Every question.
Oh my god.
No, bro, I don't want to film.
Oh. Oh my god.
No, bro, I don't want to film.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got some.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just gotta show you this. I'm never one to like show off evidence to like people until like we leave, but like I just want to show you this.
Yeah, we want like the raw reaction to this.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
You've heard them get pissed off like this before?
The group believes that they might have made contact with the entity known as the Chief, and it seems that they have really pissed him off. Next, they investigate the mess hall, a large room that is said to be where the Chief appears the most. Using an Ovilus device and an EVP recorder, the group questions the spirits that haunt the ship. And this is when things get downright creepy.
Who's following us here? And why are you screaming?
Helpless.
Helpless. They're helpless.
Oh, we're helpless.
That's way worse. Some touch it.
My hair just got touched. I literally just felt my hair get
He said every time he came out here, he got his hair pulled when he had long hair.
My hair was longer than yours. I mean, it was down to like the middle of my back. And every time I came aboard, the chief would yank my hair.
If you saw it on camera, but I felt it. Holy shit.
That one might have got it. Yeah, we'll mind you.
Oh, good point. Flashlight's on.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit rec to capture high-quality audio and video, all from the comfort of, well, anywhere. Even if the only camera you have is on your phone. With Riverside, you'll still look like a pro. The equipment doesn't matter. You'll get a professional-looking podcast using anything you already have at home. When it comes to editing, it's truly idiot-proof. Even with zero experience, you can create content like an experienced editor using Riverside's AI tools and intuitive editing features. Get transcriptions automatically and use them to edit just like a doc. Or use the chapter timeline, which makes it easier to skim and scan. Ready to share? It's okay if you don't have an audience yet. Everyone needs to start somewhere, and Riverside has the perfect tools to help you reach them, like live streaming or automated social clips using AI to create engagement on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. Your podcast really is just a click away with Riverside. Just bring your idea, and we'll do the rest. Try it now. It's free.
Let me skip this ad real quick. I wanna skip this ad.
Helpless.
Helpless. They're helpless.
Oh, we're helpless.
Just like what happened to the ship's caretaker Don, something seems to touch Seth's hair. But that's not all they captured. Now, before this next clip, it should be mentioned
With just the hair grabbing itself, it's enough for me to be like, no, thank you, and I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
that the ghost of a young girl and her mother are also said to haunt the USS Salem. When the explorers review their footage, it seems like they might have encountered one of these spirits without even knowing.
Maybe we should
Okay.
Alice.
Alice?
Alice.
Woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
Did you see it? If you watch closely, you can see a figure that looks like a girl in a long skirt walking in the background.
Alice.
Oh no.
Alice?
Alice.
Woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
Alice?
Alice.
Woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
So did the group make contact with the chief? Or, well, did the chief make contact with Seth? And is this the ghost of one of the women who haunt the ship? I leave it up to you to decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channels Seth and Chase, Exploring with Josh, and Haunted Nights. The Waiting Room. Trixie Joy Velasco from Davao, Philippines is in the hospital giving birth to her daughter, while her fiancé Dave is waiting in an empty hospital ward nearby. While waiting, he sees something that sends a chill down his spine.
What? Nothing?
There's no one in the room, but as Dave looks under the bed, two legs can be seen standing at the other side of the room. He looks up, and again, there's no
I'm
one
out of there. I'm gone.
Dave is pretty freaked out. So did he accidentally capture evidence of the paranormal? Or just who or what do these legs belong to? Playtime is over. Lorelai Gonzalez from La Paz, Uruguay says that the 10-year-old daughter of one of her family members recorded a very creepy video while she was playing in her bedroom. The young girl is proudly showing off her brand new kitchen playset to the camera when suddenly she gets the scare of a lifetime.
Ahora tengo dos tenedores así, uno rosita, igual que el cuchillo que mostré al principio.
Okay, cool. Let me go back.
Time.
Ahora tengo dos tenedores así, uno rosita, igual que el cuchillo que mostré al principio. No sé si lo mostré al principio. Y este tenedor amarillo. Pues tiene... Se me está cayendo todo. Perdón, se me está cayendo todo. Dos cuchillos amarillos iguales. Tengo esta tacita rosita y esta tacita como fucsia. Huevo, ¿sí?
A creepy little doll seems to push over a plastic cup. The girl is a little confused but shrugs it off and continues showing her playset. Then the doll's arm lifts up and falls back down all on its own. The girl makes a run for it, flipping her camera and yelling for mama. According to Lorelai, the video was recorded years ago and the girl is now 14 years old. But she is still freaked out by this whole incident. They have no idea how the doll could have moved by itself, so this creepy recording remains a mystery to this day.
¿Sí?
Off the wall. 6 months ago, Reddit user AMRV5 moved into an old apartment along with her 2 roommates. Since then, posters, pictures, and basically anything they hang on their walls will frequently just fall to the floor for unknown reasons. This has happened so often that the 3 roommates are starting to get a bit freaked out. One night, Reddit user AMRV5 is all alone in her apartment. Something happens that is truly bizarre.
What the?
A picture frame on the wall rocks back and forth on its.
Nah, that is the crazy. That's the craziest thing so far, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, I can't imagine if I was in bed and I saw this happening, guys. But I will say though, I myself had already encountered like ghosts when I was a kid. So I have stories that stories that if I told you, you would never believe me. But I got people who were there where I was there, and I can vouch for what I'm saying. Oh, but this is just crazy. The fact that it's, I mean, I think it's for them. It's not the first time things had this happen. I guess for them, they said that their image, what do you call it? The frame of the picture been falling multiple times, or it happened before, so they know this happens. But the chair moving at you, that's just creepy, bro. It makes it seem like somebody's sitting there and they're just turning and looking at you face to face, and you can't even see them, but they can see you. Like,
then the desk chair slowly moves to face her. The video cuts out there because Reddit user AMRV5 is so terrified that she hurries off to the kitchen to wait for her roommates to come home. Now, after posting her video to Reddit, shocked viewers ask if there might be a more logical explanation. For example, maybe the air vent above the picture is simply causing a draft. So AMRV5 explains that her thermostat is set to turn the heat on at around 4 p.m. every day, and that this could possibly cause an air current. So the next day, just before 4 p.m., she grabs her phone and records the vent.
This is our vent test. We have about a minute until the heat's supposed to cycle on. We're gonna see if that does anything to move the picture frame. The heat did not come on yet.
While waiting for the heat to come on, there's a loud bang at the door. When AMRV5 goes to check it out, she finds that a shoe has fallen down the steps. But then, another loud bang, this time from inside her apartment. She hurries back in and finds that the picture frame has fallen completely off the wall. So what do you think is going on here? Could Reddit user AMRV5's apartment actually be haunted? I leave it up to you to decide.
It's 100% haunted. 100%. We've seen it all. It's enough to believe it.
Bad. Bad vibes. Popular Czech ghost hunter Danny Threeman from the YouTube channel TV Twix and his friend Dominic set out to investigate an old abandoned laboratory in the Czech Republic. The building is a source of controversy and tragedy, as unsuspecting employees of the laboratory were forced to undergo horrible experiments to test and study dangerous chemicals. In some cases, these chemicals were fatal. Now, years later, locals claim that the spirit of one of these employees still haunts the building, still afraid and still angry. It's around 4 a.m. when Danny and Dominic find a room with a single bed frame, possibly a bed that belonged to one of the lab employees. They activate their REM pod device and quickly realize that something is not quite right.
Já to zkusím položit na tu postel, víš co? Kámo, čekuj, ta postel vibruje, kde byl. Je to vidět? Ona se hejbe, kámo. Kámo, ten přístroj se úplně zbláznil, vole. A ono kámo vibruje celý ten rošt s tím přístrojem.
Jest.
Kámo, děláš
Kámo,
si
ta
prdel.
posta se hejbla. Lidi, vidíte to tam vzadu?
Ty píčo.
To ono má rovně, že jo?
Kámo, ona šla ke mně, vole.
Kámo.
Kamo. Ty krávo, OK, děkujeme za znamení. Takže víme, že jsi tady s náma. Máme odejít z této místnosti pryč a nechat ti tvůj klid? To ano, zkus se nám znovu projevit. Ty krávo, to si děláš prdel.
Vole, hej.
OK, děkujeme za znamení. My tedy tuto místnost opustíme. Necháme tě tady v klidu, nebudeme se ptát na další dotazy. Nevíme, kámo, co se tomu dotyčnému stalo, proč je tady. A jdeme odsaď do prdele. Ty píto! Kámo, to si děláš prdel, vole.
Kámo.
To šlo po mně, kde byl, kámo. Ty krávo,
No.
kámo, se na to.
The bed frame seems to vibrate, triggering the REM pod device. Then the bed suddenly moves toward Danny. The two investigators stay calm, but when the bed aggressively slides across the room, they just get out of there. After gathering their courage, they decide to investigate the building's laboratory. This lab was the site of many horrible experiments and tests that were conducted on the building's employees. Danny starts to ask questions to try to get a response from the paranormal presence in the building. For around 20 minutes or so, nothing much happens. But then things take a terrifying turn.
Jsi tu s námi? Je tady nějaká duše, která by se chtěla projevit na nějakém z těch přístrojů? Jsme tady jenom kvůli vám, abyste nám ukázali, tu jste, a pak se samozřejmě zeptáme na nějaké otázky, proč tu jste. Ale jako upřímně nevím, přijeme, že už tady jsme asi 15-20 minut. Přístroje, zatím nic. Trošku jsme to tady přeorganizovali, tady byla lepší energie, ale...
Kámo, viděl jsi to?
Co?
Čum?
Neřekně se hejbe, kde byl.
Kámo,
Je to vidět na to video, nebo ne?
Ne.
Vidí.
Kámo, asi jo. Já nevím, kámo.
A čum, já jakoby, i když to jako se zkusíme jako ustabilizovat, stejně se to jakoby trošičku jakoby hejbe, víš? Všim si z toho? Víš?
Jako, ale vítr tady, kámo se to... Kámo.
To byla ta židla teď?
Jo, hej, viděli jste to lidi?
Kámo, co si to do s náma hraje, vole. Proje se nám, jestli si tady...
That's enough of a sign for me to get out of there. Like, they give us enough signs here so you can make your little video. Now it's time to get out of there, because I'm not staying right there after I just saw those two things happen, you know? And there's no wind, because the windows are closed, you know what I mean? So it's like, no sir.
Dotkni se těch přístrojů, zkus něco s něčím pohnout, něco posunout. Kámo, ta židle zase, vole.
Kámo. Hej, já bych si s tím dal...
Kámo, já bych šel od toho radši dál, vole,
já
víš
taky,
co?
vole.
Kámo, čekuj. Já jste vidět lidi, a ta židle se fucking klá, kde byl.
Jde to vidět, kámo.
Kámo, jen tu kameru a natoč to zblízka.
Já to přiblížím, kámo.
Nebo vidět, že fakt nikdo nic s ničím neděláme. Kámo, to je nějaký, vole, nějaký loophole, nebo...
Já nechápu, jako, jak si to může takhle hrát.
Kámo, víš, to je divně jak svině, že se tady hnuli věci, ale ty přístroje nic, vole, že?
A metal chain swings back and forth by itself. A chair moves and vibrates much like the bed frame they discovered earlier. But did you see it? Most terrifying of all, the strange translucent figure of a woman in a dress seems to walk across the hallway. The TV Twix team doesn't realize what their camera has captured, and even though they're freaked out by the bizarre movement of the chair, they continue to investigate, moving to a new location with an absolutely gruesome past: the incubator room. According to local legend, a man was tied up and tortured to death in the back of this room. As Danny is telling the story, things start to get weird.
Tím, že vlastně ho přivázali, lynchovali jako svině, tamhle v tom zadním inkubátoru ho prostě normálně zavřeli, jo. A to je možná ta duše, protože když jsem o tom zrovna mluvil, jakože ho zavřeli, tak se nám to projevilo, jakože asi ano.
Ty vole.
Kámo, ty dveře toho inkubátoru, jak kde byl?
Nevíte to?
Co si děláš, prdel?
Kámo,
ten přístroj furt jede, ten rempot. Co si děláš, prdel? Kámo, co se to tady děje, ty vole?
Co bylo?
Kámo, nevím, mně přijde, vole, že ten rempot jakoby furt zvyšoval teplotu. Vzadu mi přijde, že se hejbe, kámo, to lano, vole. Vlastně mi to zdá.
Kámo, to taky?
Ne, možná už mám, kámo, fakt halucinace.
Ne, fakt kámo se hejbe asi, ale.
Myslíš? Kámo. Ty dveře.
Kámo, já pečím, vole.
Kámo, to si děláš pryč odsaď. Já zkusím, vole, z toho equipu ještě vyndat jeden vlastně jiný přístroj.
Kámo! Hej, kámo, já už jdu do prdele.
Takže jde se pohlat teď, viděl jsi to?
Jo, viděl jsem to, kámo.
Ty
hej, já už jdu do prdele.
Kámo, sedem na to.
A ty dveře ještě,
jdu
kámo.
ten přístroj, vole.
Kámo. Hej.
Jdeme do prdele, odsaď do vole!
Kámo, vole.
Ty si děláš kámo, se nám ještě v životě nepodařilo zachytit tohle.
The TV Twix guys have had enough. The two investigators grab their equipment and just head home. So did Danny and Dominic capture proof of the paranormal? Could this be the spirit of one of the employees that suffered horrible experiments here? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The ghost in the garage.
We have got to the point.
This next creepy video was reposted to the internet without a source. Allegedly, a woman named Sarah is recording a video after she notices strange activity inside her neighbor's garage. What makes the footage so creepy is that her neighbors are not home. They're away on vacation, leaving both their home and garage completely empty. This is the video.
That is crazy.
A light flickers and something seems to quickly race back and forth inside the garage. Whatever it is then stops and peeks out at her, staring right at Sarah before quickly disappearing out of sight. Now, without a source, it's impossible to know exactly what's going on here. But whatever this is, moves at a speed that's just a little too fast for a normal human being. So what do you think this is? Let me know. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications.
That is a crazy one. Real crazy one. Like, what do you do after that? You know, like, what do you do? Let's see. Alright guys, well, do you guys have it? We saw 2 videos of... Actually, we'll do one more. I think we'll do one more. Excuse me 1 second though. Should we do one more? Let's see. No, I'll leave it there. So thank you everybody who came and was with us watching this new top 5. We saw 2 videos, was more than enough to watch. Some of the videos that we saw cannot be explained, and it's so crazy what we just saw. But it's like, it's things that I feel like once this happens to you, or you see this in person, there's no way you can just walk out of this anymore. It's like the curtain move, or the doll raised the hand. Like, what do you mean a doll raised the hand, right? It's like, I don't know. I feel like there's a half. I'll say in other people, if you did bottom in half, there's one side that, oh, I seen paranormal stuff and this happens for real, and there's the other part that it's like, oh no, you crazy, because they don't believe it, because they never had any specific experience, And for someone like me, who I experienced that before as a kid, it's definitely chilling, But it's been a minute. It's been nearly years since I ever seen anything paranormal. But I will say though, it's something else, If you never experienced it as a kid or growing up at all, that's good. You had the greatest childhood ever. That's good. You know what I mean? But those who have, they know. Like, that's tough stuff right there, It's tough, especially as a kid, that's crazier. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us here for New Top 5. Let's see. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe. If you guys want to see more lives of us reacting to New Top 5. Maybe you want to see just a video. I can make sure I can record videos too. All I'm gonna say is thank you for being here, watching this with me, being here with me in this moment. I am kind of tired though. I'm not gonna lie. Since we started the second video, I was kind of like 50-50, like, try to keep myself focused and put attention. But I did it to the end. We're here. Now I want to say thank you to everybody. And yeah, this was a fun live. I wanted to do one more, but I am a little tired, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to the other videos. So I don't want to take more of your time, and yeah, I'm just leave it here. Thank you for watching, guys. See you guys. Okay.